The woman said, like, what do you think? I'm sitting in the bus telling all the things. Maybe Neuralink will solve this kind of problem, waiting for the Elon Musk. Move.
Before we start, tell me about the brands and products that you and your team are working with.
We are working with our brands we are presenting online.
Yeah.
It's mostly like ASAP, also Skylux, also the new one, Vagama, and Nuja. Yeah, and we cover also the internal systems we have in our company. I'm Robert Kaplans. I'm a head of product design in our company. I drive design and UX strategy, like a full vision for our company products. We are covering the web and also mobile apps.
Okay, and how big is your team? How many of you are there?
There is like 7 of us, including me. Some of them also have 2 products because there is no need to a lot of design activity there.
You mentioned the 4 big brands that you are working with right now. What is maybe one concrete project that is on your table right now?
It's like Vagama to provide the new visuals, because we was adapted the structure and development framework from one of our services, Uja. But now it's time to make it more different one.
How would you describe you and your team's design philosophy when you are working on these projects? What are the principles that you try to implement there?
Main principle, like our design philosophy is built around like empathy for the users and for business alignments. It's because like travelers looks for the like intuitive, stress-free experience. So we're trying to provide clear and seamless interactions to help them.
How does it differ using UX and designing UX for mobile phones, for laptops and computers? Are there differences, or are those standards universal?
Mostly, if you are talking differences between like desktop experiences and mobile, there is a different interaction models. We have different phones, so the big ones, the small ones, so we need to
different operating systems as well.
Yeah, different operating systems.
It's a bigger challenge, but I think that most of our customers come through mobile, right? So
yeah,
it makes sense to do that.
Yeah, the trend is like the mobile platform going up.
Yeah.
The usage.
Speaking of constraints, how do you collaborate with product owners and developers to balance design goals with technical possibilities? And maybe you can share an example where you had to adapt to some technical limitations.
As you mentioned before, we need to understand the technical feasibility. And we can provide designs, but we can develop. Can we do this? Because it affects not only like time from development side, but also the business, because they like spend the money.
Let's talk about the big buzzword in tech right now, artificial intelligence. Is there a way to somehow implement it in UX design as well?
Mostly it's like image generators. We can generate like good images with some compositions we need. Also we use like eye tracker simulation to understand what kind of things user perceive the first ones and what kind of things the second ones. Did we make the right accents on the page?
Okay.
To guide them through our content. Also what we do, we put the research data and give AI to analyze it.
And does it give anything practical back?
Still, it's a like tricky question, because it's a lot of hallucinations. A lot of people now using AI like to do the full research, like provide the personas and problems and everything. But we need to understand AI don't know our product. AI don't know our audience. So he can like generalize the problems what any of booking or travel agency have.
So the human component is not going anywhere?
No.
Okay, good to hear. Speaking of practicality, what are the key metrics that you use when you judge success of your designs?
So it's mostly like usability tests and conversion tests for A/B testing and everything, and also analytics.
Looking to the future, what are some trends that you are currently witnessing in UX and UI design?
It's about personalization, to provide solutions in terms of budget, in terms of desires, and user goals and everything. I think it will be like good trend if we are going there. Also, it's a bad side because I will know everything about people, but for business I think it's a good one, and for experience also. Another trend, as I see, it's like spatial design with AI assistant.
With the VR goggles, yeah.
VR goggles, and everything, but at this point, devices is too heavy. To integrate in our daily lives, needs to make some devices what's integrated easily without any effort to handle and go around with things. One of the trend was already 5 years ago to remove any visual graphic interfaces only for voices.
Yeah.
It also will not happen because imagine you going by street and you need to talk some confidence information for the AI assistant.
Yeah.
It will not happen. What do you think? I'm sitting in the bus and telling all the things is like my personal things. No.
Yeah.
So I use differently, and that's why maybe Neuralink will solve this kind of problem. Waiting for the Elon Musk move.
Maybe let's talk a bit about you. What's been your experience like in Dyninno Group? What makes Dyninno your employer of choice?
Mostly it's a great team. Also opportunities and also challenges, as we have challenges in our work. Great location. Great attitude to the employees. As I mentioned before, team. Very, very supportive to go through all our challenges day by day. We are now trying to shift toward product culture, and I think it's going well.
So it's a move in the right direction.
Yeah, we're moving in the right direction. Yeah, it's a good one.
But at the end of the day, it's all about the people, right?
Of course. Yeah.
So thank you for letting us inside your world, letting us know a bit more about what you do. Much appreciated. Thank you, Robert.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
And see you around.